Please, hey, can we have those who are outside? Let somebody volunteer and call those who are outside. Sajo? Where's Sar? You, yes, Secretary. Secretary? Yeah, we are about to announce the results. Yes. Are we good to go?
What's the president? Outgoing. They are going. Outgoing. Outgoing. Please, let's put it the way it is. Yes, they are going there. Yes.
Okay. Election of the Executive of the Gambia Press Union. Declaration of results. I, Abdullah Jeng, having supervised the election of the Executive of the Gambia Press Union, hereby give notice that the total number of votes given to each candidate are as follows. Momodou Jao, 20 votes. Aissatou Keita, 27 votes. I forgot. I just followed the list. I forgot. Okay, let's continue. Hello? Okay, let's continue. Hello? Okay. Let's continue. I have the authority to officially announce. This is just provisional what you have now. Okay. So give me the authority to finish. Okay, ordinary members. We have Adama Makasuba, 34 votes. We have Aliou Cisse, 42 votes. We have Mariama Bojang, 38 votes. We have Ndeye Sow, 29 votes. We have Nelson Mane, 38 votes. We have Paul Stephen Pereira, 37 votes. So the agents were Babukar Si, Matar Jassi, Sankuli Jibril Janko, and Lamin Biai. Okay, I hereby declare that.
Declaration, please.
Now the declaration. Hello? Please, if you don't allow me, I'll pack and go. And if I don't declare, it's not. I hereby declare that the names below have been duly elected to serve in the executive board of the Gambia Press Union. Ordinary members: Aliou Cisse, Mariama Bojang, Paul Stephen Pereira, Nelson Mane, and Adama Makasuba. Treasurer, Meita Toure. Vice President, Sharif Seydi Khan. I think I'm done with the announcement. Or somebody has not been.
You not declare Aisha as the president.
No, I think I want to postpone that one.
No.
Oh, okay, finally. The position of the president, Aissatou Keita. Thank you very much. your property.
Hold on, please. We are now going into the last item. Hello. I would like to invite all the members of the executive. Can you come on board? Members of the executive, the new ones. Can we see the new executive members, please? Can you come? No, then. Members of the executive, Paul, Mariama, Paul. Hello. No, I am president. She's president-elect. She's still my vice president. Yes, so please. Na respect me daw, ha? Na respect me daw. Congrats, president-elect, vice president, and the board members and the treasurer. We had a God-fearing IEC. A God-fearing IEC conducted the elections, and I think it was free and fair. Alhamdulillah, the members have spoken, and this is your new leadership. So I will allow the president-elect and still my vice president to come and deliver her first and acceptance speech. Remember, the theme is peace and unity. That is the theme, please. Thank you. Guys, listen to your president-elect. Yes, Our Excellency.
Thank you so much to everyone. Silence! Few minutes ago, I was actually sure because of certain things that were actually going around. But I'll say Alhamdulillah for being able to come this far. I will first and foremost thank everyone that has actually got me this far. This last week was a very tense and difficult week for me because it was filled with uncertainty as to whether I should go in for the presidency or not. There has been so many push and pull. It caused sleepless nights for so many people. And at some point, I questioned myself whether actually me being president is actually worth it. But again, 2 nights before, I spent several minutes crying for the fact that so many people have trusted me and have not even given them a single butut. These are individuals that have not even done anything. The only thing that I have done with most of them is just mere words of inspiration and also supporting them in their career. But I have not at any point paid anyone to go this far for me. At some point, people will actually tell me that you need not to say anything, we will do everything. Yesterday, the Congress almost was postponed, if only I was not going to stand as president. So that actually saw how much people have trust and believe that I will be able to stir up the leadership of the Gambia Press Union. So many people have spoken. A lot of things have been said about me by people that don't even know me. My job was kind of somewhat on the line because so many things have been said by by people about my institution. This is election and it's a democratic process. Everybody has a right to say whatever you feel like saying. But again, it also asks the question of one thing. We are journalists, and what we do, we hold people to account, and we also should be accountable ourselves. So whatever we say should be something that will be. So what I would say, as I said earlier when I was presenting my manifesto, I want a GPU that is all inclusive. Whatever has happened, we must all come together, unite for the betterment of the Gambia Press Union. When we sit aside, we can never grow the Gambia Press Union. Like I said earlier, we are here because you are. If there were no members of the Gambia Press Union, there was no need for an executive board. So whatever we will do will serve the best interest of the Gambia Press Union. Whatever we will do and also say will represent each and everyone. So what we will do by myself and the committee and the executive board will be that whatever decision we will make, we will ensure that the board, everyone in the GPU is part and parcel of this process. I initially said some of the things that I want to do, but I want to pinpoint some of the steps that I want to take forward now that I am president of the Gambia Press Union. I've mentioned about the land issue, which was initially started by the Mohamed Esba-led committee, and there have been progress in that effort. So what we will do is to continue on how far they've gone, and also in the issue of some of the media laws that are still stifling press freedom in terms of the forced publication. We will also see how best we will be able to engage authorities in question to ensure that those media laws become a thing of the past. I will ensure that, like I mentioned, to conduct a capacity assessment of GPU Secretariat to understand the capacity needs and gaps and provide the necessary professional development that is needed. We will also try to set up a fundraising committee, like I mentioned. Although there are fundraising efforts that have been done, but we will also bring in external individuals that have expertise in raising funds to also help and strategize in getting how means we will be able to raise funds for the Gambia Press Union. You've heard in the financial statements, the decline, there has been so many decline in funds in terms of Gambia Press Union and how we are able to get funds. We will actually strategize to see how best we are able to gather funds for the union. We will also assess the current strategy of the current GPU strategy plan to facilitate its alignment with the current realities on the ground, and also that is specific enough to measure where we are and where we want to be in the next 3 years. We will also try to see how best we'll be able to facilitate the membership dues. We mostly rely on this membership dues. There have been so many issues that our members have been actually confronted with. One amongst which is our issues with these court cases and all that. We would, as a union, want to get lawyers to stand for our members, but GPU does not have the financial muscles to be able to do so. What we rely on solely is donor funding, and our membership dues are not actually enough to be able to cater for that. I will ensure and ask all of you that once we want to take GPU forward, we also all must be committed in this drive. It is not just us, it is we. And I guess we should be able to take that mindset. When we say a media or a journalist, all of us should be affected, not us pointing fingers at an individual or so on. When we are united, we will be able to push the GPU forward. But when we are divided, it will be very difficult for us to be able to tackle issues that affect us. I've also looked at the issue of digitalization of membership, registration and payment process. I've seen most of us have actually been struggling to pay membership dues because due to the fact that you need to fill a form and ensure that we are able to take it back to the union and all that. I will look at a means of actually having a digitalization system whereas you can do everything online and do your payments online without even going back to the union. And alhamdulillah, let me tell you, it is I've received a message from someone not long ago. The person asked, anything, if you need any support in terms of tech, I will be ready to support. And I told the person, when I become president, one thing that I will need in terms of tech is digitalization of the membership. And the person asked me that, rest assured, that is already a done deal, which means that that issue of digitalization is already on the process. So in terms of the Media Council of the Gambia, GPU had done a great initiative establishing the Media Council of the Gambia. Although the Media Council is actually facing numerous challenges, and the current executive secretary is actually appointed as commissioner of the ATI Commission, I will work with the board of the MCG to appoint a replacement for Emile Toure and also facilitate a collaboration between GPU and MCG to raise funds and sustain the council. We will also want to ensure that the MCG, based on its research mandate, could actually go beyond what it's currently doing. We've been to Kenya, we've seen the Kenya Media Council, what it's able to do. And that is the same vision that we have that the Media Council should also be able to do. And this will require collaboration between Pura and also the Ministry of Information to be able to ensure that we're able to do this. Once this is done, the issue of people accusation of media on who becomes a journalist and all that will be things that will be addressed by the Media Council. And last but not the least again is to ensure that let us all collaborate and ensure that whatever we look forward to is in the best interest of the union. Although things have been said, like I said, I am somebody, if you know me, I don't hold grudges for anyone. When it comes to development and when it comes to work, every other thing personal is actually set aside. And that is the same goal and aspiration that I have. And this is something that my executive will also work towards doing. On that final note, I will actually want to thank everybody that has voted for me, everybody that has campaigned for me. Auntie Meta, Annette Kamara, Banna, Sankule, Nani, I can't name names, honestly. At some point, I was sort of what? Mariama will tell you 2 nights before, I spent the entire night crying, and I believe that when we all come collectively, we'll be able to address all the needs and aspirations of everybody that is called a journalist in this country. We'll try to ensure one particular thing, that it is a professional body, and it is us that ensure accountability and transparency. People look up to us. We should be able to live up to expectation. And each one of us has a duty to play. Let's act as mentors to each one of us. Look at yourself. Confident enough to serve as a mentor to anyone. Let's look up to us, and then let this be serve as a changing of heart and change of mind. Let's reassess, reflect, and ensure that whatever we do is for the greater good of not only journalists that are within us, but also of the country. We should be able to serve as ambassadors to every one of us that look up to us for exaltation. But we should not act in a way that when people come around and say, journalists did it. I don't want that to happen. Let's ensure that people respect us and give us our due. And that actually starts from us as individual journalists. Let's represent the fraternity and ensure that, tell people that we are responsible individuals. Flex Aria said that we actually have disrespect and push and pull on the GPU pages. Yes, we can have debates, we can criticize, but let it be objective, let it be respectful. We should be able to draw closer those that have started before us. But how can we do that? By respecting the view, reflect us. Things happen in the society. How can we debate on these issues and ensure that we are able to report on them? But once we come and castigate and criticize issues, there is no way that we will actually come to a consensus of what we want to do. Let's be just, let's be responsible, and also let's be respectful. It is going to be an inclusive board. We will actually, we have an open door policy. We will approach each and every one of you. So when you have issues that you think affect you, or when you have issues that you think we could address, the GPU's door are open. You can actually get there. Send whatever you want to send there and see how best we'll be able to address these things. I want to, last but not least, to say that thank you once again, and we hope that we'll be able to achieve all of these things together. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President-elect.
And you should congratulate my the first gentleman in the media, Sankule Janko. He's my husband.
Hey, come on. Sorry.
We are live there.
You are live. We are live. All right. So now you can, the executive, please, you can rise up for a group photo. Maybe, I don't know. Who is taking the photo, please? Thank you all. This is the end of the conference. We are saying thank you all for your attendance.
No, there's no Zoom. Just put that one down. You can't take group picture with it. No, you can't take group picture. I don't use it for group picture. Closer. Come closer. Look this way, look this way.
All the best.
Can you, hello?
the elections is over. The outgoing president, MS Bah, with the new president. She was the vice president. Aissatou, perfect, very good. So there you have the outgoing president, Mohamed MS Bah. He's done his term. He was a vice president before he became the president. And similarly, we also have Aissatou Keita. Aissatou Keita was the vice president, and now she is the president of the Gambia Press Union. There is a theme here, continuity. The theme here is continuity, and that is the theme that we are seeing. The theme we are seeing in the Gambia Press Union is continuity. If you want to be the president, you need to work your way up. That's what journalists are showing. First, become the vice president, if you can, and then work your way up and show that you are capable of being the president. So we are going to close the stream. This is certainly a victory for women. It's certainly a victory for women today. The woman president for the journalist was the former vice president, Aissatou Keita. There she is. Hugs and kisses from her supporters. Yes, we end the stream now.